welcome to Secondhand Blasters. This is Normatico here, and today we're going all the way back to 2010 to look at the Nerf N-Strike Midnight Blue Longstrike CS-6. This is a popular blaster in the modding community. It's one of those things that's highly sought after. That way people can go ahead and actually take it apart, make it better, and make it a lot better than what it is. The CS-6, of course, it is a mag-fed blaster. As you can see, it is full action. That loading it and unloading it, you have to make sure that the bolt is primed, back, and ready to go. Push that forward, you pull the trigger, and out goes the pew-pew from this side. You do have a jam door that does not operate once the actual bolt is pushed forward, so just want to let you know, in order for you to open the jam door, you have to make sure that that trigger is pushed and the catch is released. So this blaster, it is very similar to the long shot. In fact, there have been videos out there where they do comparison videos between the Nerf long shot versus the long strike to see which one is better. Each one is good on their own accord for their own reasons, and each one underperforms for their own reasons as well. I would say that stock, this one probably is the better performer. It is also the newer blaster. It does normally come with a long barrel extension. However, I was only able to find this one as a core blaster as part of a bundle. This was released under a couple of different badges. You get, of course, the standard N-Strike yellow. You have this one, which is the Midnight Blue. Then they did have an elite version as well as a modulus version. The modulus version you can actually find online for $62 and up on Amazon. There are people that actually try to ask more than that for it. I don't know what they're on, if they think that they've, have a gold mine there in their hands, but I wouldn't pay more than $20 for this. In fact, this one I did not pay $20 for. This one I think I only paid $15 for, and that was $15 for about 7 other blasters. So you can find them out there on the Facebook Marketplace without a problem. You can also find these off of Goodwill's website and on eBay. There are eBay sellers that don't normally try to scalp people, but there are the ones that will post something thinking, hey, I got something really good on my hands. No, you don't. Now, the blaster itself, when it comes to performance, you're going to see when we run through it, it does perform according to N-Strike standards, and that is, it looks a lot cooler than what it actually performs. There are better blasters out there. However, this one is popular in the modding community because once you actually do the upgrades on the springs, you can upgrade the bolt sled as well as the actual barrel. You can actually launch darts here pretty far. The stock itself, it is not removable. This is a solid stock. It looks like you should be able to go ahead and actually fit a magazine in here. However, and I'll show you right now, that is not really the case. That does not want to stick in there at all. Well, actually no, correct me wrong. I guess I was using the wrong magazine earlier. So you can go ahead and actually hide a magazine on either side of here. It does fit pretty loose. It looks like that might be jostled, but yeah. That looks like it's going to fall out. I wouldn't necessarily do it. But I guess there you go. It could be that it's used. It does fit on one side, at least on this blaster. I don't see where the form fitting on the inside, it says that this is what it's for, but I don't see why else they would actually put this little lip here. So, other than to make it look cool. Now, we're going to actually go ahead and run this through the chronograph. We're going to run this through a range test. And we're also going to do an accuracy test. I'll be honest with you, when it comes to the accuracy test, I do not have high hopes with this, only because of the fact that, well, we are shooting Nerf Elite darts. I do have Dart Zone darts that I could put through here. This was before they made the AccuStrike darts, but yeah, I'm going to shoot it stock, just the way it came, with the actual standard Elite darts. Stay tuned next for the chronograph test. we're going to do an accuracy test with the Longstrike, and we're going to be aiming down the hallway between the two doors. 6 rounds. These are doing Elite 2.0 darts, so I don't expect too much accuracy out of this. Let's check it out. Okay, so we are losing light quickly. You can't really tell because apparently my neighbor's dog is out there saying hello to Pixie. Anyways, we are going to be doing a distance test with the Longstrike. It is 65 feet from here to the back fence. I do not believe that the Longstrike is going to be able to actually make that distance stock. However, we will see. We're going to do an angled shot, and we're going to do a straight shot, and we'll be able to determine just how far the dart actually goes. I honestly believe that even shooting from this high up, downwards, we're probably going to hit maybe the 50-foot mark, but I'll be able to tell by the fence line where that dart goes down, and you'll see in the pictograph. Let's do straight shot first. Oh, wow. Straight shot actually went 65 feet. That's kind of impressive. Let's do an angled shot. All right, well, the angled shot definitely went over the 65 foot. In fact, it went over the bushes over there. So I'm going to hazard to guess that we got about 80 feet with that shot. That is a lot better than what the chronograph said that this should get. So I'm okay with this for range. We can, of course, go ahead and actually change the spring out, maybe put some brass tubing in there and make this thing shoot even farther, but we'll see. Here are my final thoughts regarding the Longstrike CS-6. This is the N-Strike Midnight Blue version. I'll be honest with you, I am kind of impressed. It got better performance than I was expecting. The fact that I was able to launch the darts over my fence line, that's not bad for something that's from the N-Strike series. If it was Elite, I wouldn't be as impressed necessarily, but yeah, I got it there. So that's okay. It definitely beat what the chronograph was saying. The chronograph was saying 68 feet per second as a maximum, and that is very close to the Elite levels. However, we were also dipping into the low 40s and into the 50s as well. So the average, you're looking closer to low 60, high 50s, which is right around the N-Strike range. I am impressed with the accuracy on this. The Elite darts, even though they did veer off a few inches more than what normal variants would be, for an older blaster that's secondhand, this thing actually shoots pretty straight. If I would have had the barrel extension, mind you, that would have slowed down the darts a little bit, but it would have gone even straighter. So I'm okay with what we got out of this blaster. I will tell you that I do not see the appeal of $62 for the modulus version. The internals are not upgraded that much. You might get maybe consistent 70 feet per second, but again, a simple spring swap with this, which will cost you about $10 for the spring on Etsy, you'll get this to that modulus version, and you're going to be spending a lot less money. If you find anyone trying to sell this for $30 for just the core, walk away. It is not worth $30. If you see it for like $15 or for $20 for this blaster plus another blaster, you know what? Go ahead and pick it up because it's going to be fun, especially for the younger nerfers out there. They're going to see the size of it. They're going to be like, oh man, this is really cool. It's a bolt action, and it's just fun. They're going to say, ooh, it's a Nerf sniper rifle. Yay. I will tell you that for those who want to get into modding, this is an awesome blaster. There are so many mod kits out there that you can get into and turn this into what we have right now, which is a stock into a, wow, that's kind of cool blaster. I have seen these get up to and over 100 feet per second and well over the 100-foot range when you actually go ahead and put the brass breech, you actually put the metal internals, and you upgrade the springs. So I recommend doing that if you have one of these. This one, unfortunately, is not going to be a project blaster for me because I've actually already offered this one for somebody who was, unfortunately, fell victim to a scammer who said that they were going to sell him one and then just took his money and ran. So I'm going to see about helping him out, their fellow nerfer out. Now, is the blaster fun for an 8-year-old? Heck yes. G-Rex loves picking this thing up. He loves the way it feels in his hands. He loves how easy it is to prime it. He does enjoy the fact that when he shoots something, it doesn't hurt too much. So he could actually use this with some of his younger friends and be fine. I will tell you that for an older nerfer, definitely the mod potential is there. I don't know how they're going to like it stock. Is it going to sit on a shelf or in a closet? That's entirely up to your kid. I'll be honest with you, something like this as a kid, I would have used it quite a bit, only because I like to be the one who shoots from a distance. However, close range, this ain't it. It's kind of large, and you're not going to be able to sneak around with this. So distance-wise, though, you can hang back and shoot from 20 feet away and be okay. It's in the name, Longstrike. You strike from long away. So, good blaster, worth the money, as long as you're not paying too much for it. I want to go ahead and remind you all that we are running the competition right now for once we hit 100 subscribers, we are going to be giving a free blaster to one lucky subscriber. When that does happen, I'm going to launch a video. We're going to celebrate number 100. And at that point in time, I'm going to invite you all to send an email basically saying, hey, I want one of the free blasters. I will go ahead and actually select one lucky winner from all of those people who email me, and I will reach out, get your contact information, and I will mail you out one of the blasters that I have up for grabs. Just a reminder, I do have a couple of the Elite 2.0s, I have 1 or 2 rivals, and I also have an X-Shot, so you never know which one you're going to win until you actually email me and say, Normatico, give me a free blaster. Again, thank you so much for watching Secondhand Blasters. Until next time, keep on blasting.